Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we'll be doing another full face Friday. So today, when I'm trying to look at my camera and then my mirror is facing me and so I can see everything and I'm like, I don't want to see all that. Anyway, so I do them every Friday. I do full face Fridays every Friday, obviously. I've been doing them consistently for the past few weeks and I'm very excited because usually these series dies, but you guys seem to be loving them, so I'm definitely gonna keep doing them. I have some ideas that are gonna take a little bit longer. Like I know someone asked for a full face of Glossier, full face of BoxyCharm makeup. All those products just are gonna take time, and so definitely be patient with me, but I'm planning on doing this for a while because again, you guys really love it and I love it because I love doing full faces of anything. So yeah, today is a full face of my cheapest makeup, my most affordable makeup, my lowest costing makeup. So last week I actually did a full face of my most expensive makeup. And girl, I'm super excited for today's video. If you guys like it, definitely give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's just get started. I moved closer to a very 10 times busier street, and so now you can just hear the cars going by, and I'm sorry. Number one. Number two, okay, so right now my lighting is my lamp, those little cute lights, and then the windows open because it's actually the daytime. But I don't know if this is better. This makes me look so sickly. I don't know why, because in person I just don't look as sickly. I look pale and nasty. And so for today we're gonna turn the lights off, but let me know which one you'd rather see. Again, I still have to clean a lot of stuff, and then we might decide, like I might move my table, something like that. I don't know, we'll see. But for now I'm gonna turn the lights off because this is making me look bad. I just might have to invest in a actual ring light or something like that, because we'll see. All right, anyway, we're talking a lot about not affordable makeup. So first things first, my actual affordable primer is actually the Essence My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. So it's a very, obviously it's a weird thing, it's a tinted primer, so there are shades to it, whatever, but I'm gonna use this after I use this next product because my most affordable freaking just primer, like a normal primer, is actually the Wet n Wild primer serum, and this is a $7.99. I was like, Marissa, whatever. So I actually do have some other smaller products, like a mini size and stuff like that end up being cheaper, around the same price, but the problem is that you can't buy those. Usually if you're buying those sample products, it's because they're in a set or something like that, and then it becomes more expensive. So I really just wanted it to be my cheapest primer that you could go buy right now and just spend the least amount of money on it. And I'm kind of disappointed that this is $8. That's a lot of money. So definitely comment your favorite affordable primers down below or something like that, or any ones that are cheaper than this, because I like this primer, but why are all my primers over $8? I don't know. The Maybelline one, that's one of my favorites, is actually $10, so it's up there, and so whatever. All right, then we're gonna go in with the tinted primer. I have the shade 40 Tan, which is a little deep for me, but it ends up working out. I'm just gonna put a little bit on in my T-zone. It literally does, it's so nice. It blurs everywhere you put it, and then it still tints the face a little bit, and so I really like it. Who am I kidding? I'm just gonna put it everywhere because I rarely use this. So it's actually like $4 or something like that. So if you're someone who really wants to save on primer and foundation, and you like light coverage, this is a good one because it doesn't cover anything, but it blurs it out and it does tint the skin a little bit more tan, and so it's really, really nice actually. I really like it. But all the cars think they're speed racers, especially in the middle of the night, man. In the middle of the night, these cars go ham, and I'm like, what are you doing? People are blasting music, motorcycles like, rah, 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 and you're like, I'm sleeping, literally sleeping. All right, next we're gonna go in with an actual foundation. This is the e.l.f. BB cream with SPF 20, sunscreen, whatever. I have the shade medium. This is actually $6. I do have some foundations that are, I have one foundation that's $7, and then some other foundations that are just, I don't think they're expensive for a foundation. This is extremely cheap for a foundation, honestly, because usually they're like, you know, up to like 9 to 20 to 40 bucks. So they're pretty expensive, but this one is so good. It is a BB cream, so you know, if you don't like that, the Profusion Feel Good Skin Foundation is a foundation, and then it's only $7. But since this was $6, I wanted to use this, but still so good. I love this project. Wow, I love this foundation. I don't know why I said project. Product, that's what I was gonna say. I love this product. It looks so good on the face, and it just, oh my gosh, it's so delicious. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you how delicious. So juicy, and it looks so skin-like, but it still has a pretty nice coverage. I think it's like a between a light and medium coverage. I don't think it's like a full medium, because you can still see quite a bit underneath it, but it's not light coverage in any, like, it's more than light coverage. So it's a really great product, only $6, so good. I'm trying to not make this video a full face of e.l.f., but honestly a lot of it is from e.l.f. because that's the cheapest in each category. So this next one I actually made sure I didn't do e.l.f. This is the Beige Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I have the shade number 113. This is actually $6, which the e.l.f. camo is $6 as well, but I wanted to mention this one. So I really like this concealer. I feel like it's really, really thick. I've gone for recently, you know, I've moved to products that are just a lot thinner and a lot creamier and more hydrating, and this is just a little bit thicker. It's not drying, and it is a nice concealer. I did love it for a while, but I feel like it's just super thick, that it's not my, I'm just gonna go over my eyes. It's not super, it is super thick, so it's just not my favorite anymore, but it was good while it lasted. I was trying to use it up this year, but I don't know if I can, because I'm just tired of it. You see how full coverage this crazy thing is. All right, next is powder, and for setting powder, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in the shade medium. This is $8, which again, it's interesting. What I was gonna say earlier is that it's just interesting to see how actually, you know, pricey everything is. I love the drugstore. I love drugstore makeup. I love drugstore products, the whole nine. But it's just interesting, like my cheapest products, some of them are still almost $10. Like that's a lot of money. That's like one hour at TJ Maxx, you know, on one product. Like that's crazy. I know I don't get paid a lot. Just don't judge me. But still, it's just like, wow, it puts it in perspective for you, like how expensive makeup actually is. Although I probably could, like, I'm sure there's one from Essence that's cheaper or anything like that. I'm sure there's cheaper powders out there, but this one's so good, so I don't regret it in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, it looks so good. It sets your makeup, but it doesn't dry it out, and I think, you know, that's the key to a good powder. And $8 isn't that bad, I feel like, for a powder, because powders can get up there as well. All right, let's hurry this up with another e.l.f. product. You know, I also wanted to mention the Catrice Prime and Fine Luminizing Powder in the shade Radiant Beige is also a really good powder. It's a pressed powder. It's like it's for me, it is like a pressed version of the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I did want to mention too, because they're both $8. And I like this one as well if you're not a loose powder person. All right, now bronzer. We're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Sunkissed, what are they, Primer Infused bronzer in the shade Perpetually Tan. This is a newfound love of mine. My cheapest blush is definitely the e.l.f. Bite Size Face Duo. It comes with a blush and a highlighter, so we're gonna use both. They're $3 for a blush and a highlighter. Like, great price, honestly. I personally just I'm not super obsessed with these little duos. I have way other blushes that I love more, and if that means I have to pay a higher price tag, I'm okay with that, because, you know, I'd rather get better quality for a higher price tag than try to save money and have to dig my brush into this blush that's just not working for me. It's a nice blush, and they're nice products once they get on. They're just not the easiest to work with. They're not the most blendable. They're just not the best of the best. And so it's like, I'm glad I'm saving money, but I'm also, my makeup doesn't look the best. This is in the shade Spiced Apple, just so you know. I feel like lots of people recommend this one. I agree. If you're gonna get any of them, get Spiced Apple. It works the best, and it looks the best on the face. But wow, okay, so for brows, I forgot to look it up, but I believe my cheapest brow pencil, let me see. Okay, we're just gonna go with it because it's not loading. This is the Essence, the eyebrow pen. It's semi-permanent. It's in the shade dark brown. This I believe is like $5 or something like that, and then I believe the e.l.f. Precise brow pencil is $6. So I think this one beats it a little bit there on price. I really like them both. I love this product. It's so slept on. It's literally like a marker. You just literally draw it on, and it's actually perfection. You can see the difference there. It just looks full and, you know, there, but it's not too harsh and dramatic. I love this, and people don't talk about it. So good. All right, next is eyes, of course. So we're gonna jump in with, of course, the e.l.f. Bite Size Face Eye Duo in the shade Pumpkin Pie. I believe this is $3 as well, $4. This is nothing revolutionary or new. Everyone knows about this. I like these eye duos. This one's my favorite, Pumpkin Pie. I think all the other ones, save your money. They're not that worth it because you only get a few shades. I didn't go through and like do the math though, because I'm sure there's other palettes that are cheaper, like per ounce per product, you know, that you get. It's $4, so you're paying $1 in eyeshadow, which is not normal. Like that's not expensive because, you know, brands charge a lot for a single eyeshadow. But I just mean like, you know, sometimes you get 20 shades for $16, let's just say, and that is less than $1 a shade. So, you know, then you're kind of overpaying for what this is. You know what? Okay, I don't know how to explain that, but I didn't want to go through and do all that math, so we just went with this. All right, then we're just gonna go in with one of the shimmers. I just use that in the crease, outer corner. Let's go with this one. So I'm gonna actually take this deeper shade and put that in the center as well. Just the center though. All right, and then let's go in with some setting spray. Wow. See, these cars go ham. I believe my cheapest setting spray is again the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. e.l.f. just killing it with the cheapness. I don't have like an Essence setting spray. The thing is too, is I'm sure if I had, you know, a full face of Essence, all those products would be the star of this show, this video, because Essence is truly the cheapest brand. But e.l.f. since e.l.f. is probably the cheapest brand that I have, those are all the products that are here, you know. Wet n Wild can be very cheap. I just don't have a lot from them. I believe, you know, I could probably use, yeah, the lip product I can use is probably the cheapest. Okay, so for lips, we're gonna actually just go in with the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner in the shade Tea Time. Because duh, wow. One of my favorite lip liners, $3, $2.99. Perfection. All right, and then for lips, we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Coffee Cat Gloss in the shade Deja Brew. I freaking love this name, the gloss. It's so cute. Again, Wet n Wild. This is like $2.99, $3. I feel like this is probably my cheapest lip product ever of all time because it's super cheap. I believe you can still get it on Ulta's website as well. Okay, I forgot mascara. For mascara, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Lash Extending Mascara. This is another one of those products though that it's like, you know, you're also paying for quality here because this is not the best mascara, but it's also the cheapest, so it's like, I guess I'll pay for that. All right guys, so that is it for this video. You can see all my cheapest brands: Wet n Wild, e.l.f., Essence, Beige Cosmetics. And that's that. I don't think there was any extra other brand that I used at all. And so the quote for today is, life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.